My name is Ronald Mutai, the County Returning Officer Bomet. And this morning, it's unfortunate that we are in this at this particular time when the voters should be voting. At around 1:40 p.m., rather a.m., our officers were on their way going to the various stations. And we had dispatched quite a number of our POs to the various polling stations. And by that time, we were left with 3 polling stations here. And as the officers were leaving this gate, heading to the following polling stations, Sonokwet, Kapusar, Ngainet, and Kwenikabilet, they were accosted by rowdy youth around this gate. And the rowdy youth accessed our officers, ran for their dear life, and they left the materials in the car that they were in, a Nissan. And that is the time when the goons they destroyed the materials, and that is why we are here. So please, I'm also among the destroyed materials. It appears, if you check the destroyed materials, we also have materials that are not genuine. So please, we want to consult with the NEB so that we can see the way forward, because it's like somebody or some group of people planned to actually to attack our officers. As I finish giving this statement, I'm supposed to receive communication.
You are defending yourself. Okay. Just a minute, please.
One of the aspirants from Bomet Central, it caught my attention when I was dispatching the agents to the various stations that some cars have been stopped around Kabusar area. When I heard that, I called the UDA chair, who told me that he was not among the people who were supposed to coordinate the elections. So I called the CRO, and he told me that he was rushing there with the police officers. On my way to the station, Celebrate, I found the ballot papers that are already been reported there, that is scattered. They are already started the voting. It is in the station, Celebrate. I have the evidence with me. And immediately, while we were discussing that, I was also called by our supporters that the governor, one of the aspirant senate, and one of the aspirant MP from this constituency was somewhere discussing how they are dispatching the already marked papers. From there, we test them, and I have the videos with me, plus their card numbers. It is here with me. And I want to say this, that the election coordinators of Bomet were compromised, and they were paid to dispatch papers to administrators who, when they read the station, they were telling the clerks, we had agreed. And that was the message. I called the SG, that is the SG, the UDA SG, Madam Vero, and she talked even with the police officer manning Silipwet police station, assuring her of how things are getting wrong there, and how votes are being stolen, and how people are doing, the POs have been given ballot papers around 7 a.m. to the houses.
Exactly.
Stating that the reason why they are giving them the ballot papers is because of fuel. So everybody was coming here, and he was given a ballot papers to take to their families.
And the ballot
So when you raise the issues, we even went to the families. We filed the ballot papers. These are one of the ballot papers. It is already marked. This is one of the people whom we found in the road with their cars. I have the details. This is how they were marking. This is how they were marking. This is one of the members of parliament. This is how they were marking. This is how they were marking. And they are telling us, I don't tell the CSG. They told me these are fake, and they told me our party papers are serialized. Are these not serialized? So you can never lie to us unless you give us the ballot papers that is being used. If it is the same,
I want to tell you.
We want to say that this thing is null and void. I have been in this politics for 15 years, and something like this has never happened. So don't cheat us, and don't tell us about it.
You know, this is not propaganda. The thing is,
let's show us some of those ballots that has been marked.
yeah, they are. And there is a particular lineup that has already been decided. And you know, even the evidence are so clear. When our people just got these people marking the papers, they ran away. And some of the boxes are in Silipwet police station. And the papers that have been marked are here. Some of them are already in Silipwet, and we have some of them that our people got them. So we are calling off this thing, and even POs, and even your clerks, all of them were leaning towards particular direction, and they were going throughout the night, telling people it is this governor, it is this senator, and it is this MP. We have the evidence. You cannot cheat us.
All of these things, my friend. And
as you can see, these are candidates, these are aspirants who have been in the race and have been contesting, and we have come together at the report of this sad event, which occurred at midnight, and we've not slept. I reported at Silipwet police station, and I confirmed that the police were able to impound ballot papers and ballot boxes that were being transported by some PO to unknown and unsecure destination. And indeed, there are a lot of reported cases of insecure transportation of ballot papers. And we have been able to access ballot papers that are marked. And the CRO, of course, I reported to you. And right from the beginning, how an exercise starts to determine how it progresses successfully. We raised concerns about the procedure of recruiting and appointing presiding officers and clerks. Yes, that was never addressed by you. If other counties, aspirants and CROs agreed on the presiding officers and the arrows, that is why the exercise is smooth. We raised this concern. We asked for your audience yesterday. You were not available. And we wanted to raise all these concerns. And you see, when we are here, even if one ballot paper that is marked and has been confirmed by the NEB that these ballot papers are actually ballot papers of UDA, and they're serious.
He's lying. They are not.
And you can see they are marked in favor of Bwana CRO.
Yes.
This is bastardizing the process. Is bastardizing the process. It's upon all of us to promote democracy and integrity of the process. And we expected you, when you come over here, to engage in some dialogue, but not to make pronouncements. Because if you make that pronouncement, we shall automatically urge all the residents of Bomet to suspend voting. There is nothing wrong in suspending it for a few hours, for a day. It has been done before, even for a week if it is necessary, so that we can mount a credible process.
And you back and go home.
Now, one ballot paper, just one ballot paper
is enough
in a polling station is enough to nullify election.
And I want to say this, Banaro.
So
we were here as early as 1 a.m.
Yes.
I want to tell you, what you said was a lie. What actually was accosted here was the ballot boxes, but the ballot papers were with the POs and the clerks.
yes.
They were not here. I want to tell you, even the POs that we called them, they were having them in their houses, and we have got evidence. They were having these ballot papers. That is why our people went to some of them and managed to get those which have already marked towards some particular people. We want a credible process. So when you say that there were bulls here that were actually trying to do some other thing, they were not bulls. All of us were here, and what were here were ballot boxes, but ballot papers, and ballot papers were already with the POs right from yesterday in their houses.